Hi, this is Ramu, Associate Professor, Department of CSC, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. In today's class, we are going to concentrate on break, continue, go to statement problems. See, go to is the unconditional statements, right? Here, we are going to solve that finding a factorial of given number using go to statement and as well as the infinity loop also, right? The first thing, go to statement. How the go to statements will work to solve the factorial of given number. For example, you have one number n equal to, so you know the factorial concept, I hope. For example, if you want to find the 5 factorial, then how you will calculate? 1 into, 2 into, 3 into, 4 into 5. Yes or no? This is the way you are going to calculate the factorial of given number. Means, required a number, the variable, it needs to increment one by one. Yes or no? So here, for that reason, I am going to take a one variable, right? N equal to some 5 factorial I require, and I equal to 1, and I require one more thing, what it is? So the result, f equal to 1 also. What I need to check here, how to calculate that f equal to f into I, right? After that, I need to increment, right? If I value is less than or equal to n, then go to L1, label 1, right? So L1, I just mentioned like this, right? After this, you just print f percentage d comma f. That's all. See here, what we did here, simple. I took that n value is 5, right? And I value is 1 and f value is also 1. And this is the label. So we'll discuss later. What you did, f equal to f into I means if in f already value is 1, right? 1 into 1, that value is 1 only. After that, I value is goes to 2, right? And 2 is less than or equal to 5. Condition true. When the condition true, go to label means then this can move to here. The compiler, the controller moves to again top. And from L1, again here the I value is 2, right? This time. So 1 into 2, the value is goes to 2. Again, I value is goes to 3 this time. Right? 3 is less than or equal to 5. Condition true. When the condition again comes to here. And f into f is the value is 2 into 3. The value is goes to 6. And the value is goes to, I value is goes to 4, right? And 4 is less than or equal to 5. Condition true. When the condition true again comes to here. Then 6 into, right? So here the I value is goes to 4, right? So 6 into 4, the value is goes to 24. Yes or no? After this, the value is goes to 5. 5 less than or equal to 5. Condition true. When the condition true again it comes to here, 24 into 5, the value is goes to 120. And the next time the value is 6 is less than or equal to 5. Condition false. You just get out of the loop, right? Let us see what is the output of this code. If you run this code, 120, got it? And if you use 10, then run the code. There is a factorial of that number, friend. You can check it. Is this clear? How go to statement will work? Right? The go to statement is unconditional statement. You should use some while loop, what it is called go to label. You can control that using if and go to label. Is this clear? The next concept. See, the next thing, what you need to do here, you need to find the using infinity loops, means the loop is going to repeat. The loop is going to repeat while true or while 1, right? F equal to f into I. When f is I greater than n, then you need to stop the process. Yes or no? Then you should use a break. That's all. The code is over. While 1 means infinite loop. Already just we have seen. See, if you use a while 1 means it's always true. But I plus plus, I value is 1 So 1 is greater than 5, condition false. 2 is greater than 5, condition false. 3, 4, 5. When the 6 is greater than 5, condition true. When the condition true, it is a break. Break is meaning is to get out of the loop. Is this clear? To terminate the loop. The break is used to terminate the loop. Check it. Got it? The same result, right? And for the better understanding, you can take that noun factorial 5 and 20. Got it? Is this clear? So this is the program to finding a factorial of given number using unconditional go to statement and also infinity loop. Now we'll see print all numbers. Print all numbers, but that should be the sum of the number is divided by that elements. For example, you have a list of numbers. You need to print the numbers. Right? Print all the numbers between 1 to n. 1 to n, all the numbers. But that numbers which are divisible by 4, 6, and 14. Except you need to skip this. You need to skip that numbers. Should skip that numbers. Right? Here you have n value is there. So if you use a loop for I equal to 1, for I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. Then printf of %d, comma, I means, so it is going to print all the numbers between the 1 to 5. Right? 1 to 5. For example, if you give the value is 50, then it prints all the numbers. But our task is to print only, skip the some numbers which are divisible by 4, 6, 14. Right? 4, 6, 14. So just write the statement when a value is I is modulo division. What is the first value they have given? 4, 6, 14, right? 4 is equal to 0, or I modulo division 6. I modulo division 6 is equal to 0, or I modulo division 14 is equal to 0. Then that situation you didn't do anything, right? You didn't do anything means you need to skip the process. Then you can check it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 missed because 4 is divisible by 4, right? 6 is missed. 12 is missed. Right? We skip that. 8 is missed. Right? We printed only the process, the values which are not divisible by the 3 numbers. Right? The continue is a process is going to skip the iteration. Means when the continue executes, it doesn't print this value. Means simply it is going move to the here. It moves to the top of that one. Right? That is the purpose of the continue. Is this clear? So break is used to terminate the loop. But continue is used to skip the statement. Is this clear? Right? Unconditional go to statements have seen, and as well as infinity loop, how we are going to handle the infinity loop. In the infinity loop, if you don't want to stop, you should use the break, right? And continue to skip the next iteration, current iteration. That's all. Is this clear? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.